Are you ready to unlock the power of your understanding? In this video, we will delve into the profound wisdom of Buddhism and explore practical ways to enhance your understanding of life and the world around you. 1. Practice empathy by considering different perspectives. Empathy is the bridge that connects hearts and minds. Empathy is the foundation of understanding. To truly comprehend another person, we must step outside our own perspectives and cultivate the ability to see the world through their eyes. Buddhism encourages us to develop empathy as a way to break the barriers that divide us. By recognizing the shared experiences of humanity, we can foster compassion and deep understanding. Empathy lies at the heart of Buddhist teachings, urging us to transcend our own narrow viewpoints and embrace the experiences of others. By cultivating empathy, we develop a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of all beings and recognize the inherent dignity and worth in each individual. One of the fundamental practices in Buddhism is loving-kindness meditation, which involves extending benevolence and compassion to all sentient beings, regardless of their background or circumstances. We learn to empathize with others and cultivate a genuine sense of care and concern for their well-being. In our daily interactions, we can practice empathy by actively listening to others without judgment, seeking to understand their perspectives, and acknowledging the validity of their experiences. By stepping into the shoes of others, we expand our own understanding and foster deeper connections based on empathy and compassion. 2. Avoid hasty judgments. Take time to assess situations. Our minds habitually rush to judgment. Quick judgments often lead to misunderstandings and miscommunications. Buddhism teaches us to slow down and take the time to assess situations before making judgments. By cultivating mindfulness and patience, we can gather all the necessary information and consider multiple perspectives before reaching conclusions. This thoughtful approach allows for a more comprehensive understanding of the truth. We are often quick to pass judgment based on superficial impressions or preconceived notions. However, Buddhist teachings caution against such hasty judgments and encourage us to approach situations with mindfulness and discernment. The concept of right understanding in Buddhism emphasizes the importance of seeing things as they truly are, free from the distortions of bias or ignorance. By cultivating right understanding, we develop clarity of perception and refrain from jumping to conclusions without sufficient evidence. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can practice mindfulness and observe our thoughts and emotions with detachment. By taking a step back and examining the situation from a broader perspective, we gain insight into the underlying causes and conditions at play, enabling us to respond with wisdom and equanimity. 3. Actively listen and continue listening attentively. Listening is a powerful tool in the quest for understanding. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of active listening, which involves giving our undivided attention to others without interrupting or imposing our own opinions. By truly hearing what others have to say, without judgment or preconceived notions, we open ourselves up to new ideas and perspectives, nurturing a deeper understanding of others. In our age of constant distraction and noise, the art of listening has become a rare and precious skill. Yet, genuine listening is essential for deepening our understanding of others and fostering meaningful connections. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of mindful communication, which involves not only expressing ourselves authentically, but also listening with full attention and receptivity. Through active listening, we create a space for others to share their thoughts and feelings openly without fear of judgment or interruption. Buddhist teachings highlight the significance of listening to the inner voice of wisdom that resides within each of us. By quieting the chatter of our minds through practices such as meditation, we can attune ourselves to the subtle whispers of intuition and insight that guide us toward deeper understanding and self-awareness. 4. Explore self-awareness and understand your own motivations. To understand others, we must first understand ourselves. To truly understand others, we must first understand ourselves. Buddhism teaches that self-awareness is a prerequisite to increasing our level of understanding. By exploring our own motivations, biases, and emotions, we can recognize how they influence our perception of the world. Through self-reflection and introspection, we develop the capacity to relate to others with increased empathy and acceptance. Self-awareness is a cornerstone of spiritual growth, allowing us to gain insight into our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By understanding our own motivations and patterns, we can cultivate greater clarity and alignment with our values and aspirations. Buddhist practices such as mindfulness meditation provide a powerful framework for developing self-awareness. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, gaining insight into the underlying causes of our suffering and dissatisfaction. Buddhist teachings encourage us to cultivate mindfulness in our daily activities, bringing awareness to every moment with intention and presence. By paying attention to our actions and their impact on ourselves and others, we can uncover unconscious patterns and make conscious choices aligned with our highest aspirations. 5. Acknowledge that imperfection is part of being human. Imperfection is an inherent aspect of the human condition. Buddhism embraces the acceptance of imperfections as an essential step towards deep understanding. By acknowledging our own flaws and limitations, we can develop a greater sense of humility and compassion towards others. Recognizing that everyone is on their own path towards growth, we foster understanding through empathy and non-judgment. In our quest for understanding and growth, it's essential to embrace our imperfections and vulnerabilities with compassion and acceptance. Buddhist teachings emphasize the inherent impermanence and imperfection of all phenomena, including ourselves. The concept of impermanence teaches us to recognize the transient nature of existence and let go of attachment to fixed identities or outcomes. By embracing impermanence, we free ourselves from the burden of unrealistic expectations and cultivate a sense of equanimity amidst life's inevitable ups and downs. Buddhist teachings highlight the interconnectedness of suffering and the human condition, reminding us that our struggles are not unique but shared by all sentient beings. By acknowledging our common humanity, we cultivate empathy and compassion for ourselves and others, fostering deeper understanding and connection. 6. Anticipate the consequences of your choices. Every choice we make has consequences that ripple through our lives and the lives of others. Buddhism teaches us to consider the potential consequences of our actions before making decisions. By cultivating awareness of the interconnected nature of our choices, we can make decisions that promote understanding and minimize harm. This practice empowers us to act with wisdom and align our actions with our values. Every choice we make has ripple effects that extend far beyond the immediate moment, shaping the course of our lives and the world around us. Buddhist teachings underscore the importance of mindful decision-making, urging us to consider the consequences of our actions with wisdom and compassion. Before making a decision, it's essential to pause and reflect on the possible outcomes. We consider not only the immediate consequences but also the long-term implications of our choices. By cultivating this awareness, we become more conscientious and compassionate in our actions, contributing to the well-being of all beings. The concept of karma in Buddhism emphasizes the law of cause and effect, teaching us that our actions have consequences that reverberate throughout our lives and beyond. By cultivating awareness of our intentions and the potential outcomes of our choices, we can act with greater mindfulness and integrity. Buddhist teachings encourage us to consider the interconnectedness of all beings and the environment, recognizing that our choices impact not only ourselves but also the wider web of life. By making choices aligned with the principles of compassion and non-harming, we contribute to the well-being of all sentient beings and the planet. 7. Take decisive action based on thoughtful consideration. Increasing our understanding requires us to take decisive action based on thoughtful consideration. While reflection and contemplation are essential, they must be followed by concrete steps towards positive change. Understanding without action remains incomplete. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of taking decisive action. Increasing our understanding should not be limited to the realm of theory. It must translate into action. By engaging in actions that reflect our deepest values and principles, we contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Thoughtful consideration and empathy should guide our choices, ensuring that our actions align with the greater good. While mindfulness and reflection are essential for deepening our understanding, there are times when decisive action is necessary to effect positive change in our lives and the world. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of taking action rooted in wisdom and compassion, guided by a clear understanding of the interconnectedness of all phenomena. The concept of right action, or sammakamanta, in Buddhism teaches us to act in ways that promote well-being and alleviate suffering for ourselves and others. By aligning our actions with the principles of ethics and compassion, we contribute to the cultivation of a more just and harmonious world. Buddhist teachings highlight the significance of perseverance and resilience in the face of challenges and obstacles. By cultivating inner strength and courage, we can navigate life's complexities with grace and integrity, making choices that are aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. Buddhism, with its emphasis on mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, offers invaluable insights into how we can increase our level of understanding. By delving into its teachings, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth, ultimately leading to greater harmony and fulfillment in our lives. In the pursuit of increasing the level of our understanding, Buddhism provides profound insights and practical teachings. By practicing empathy, avoiding hasty judgments, actively listening, exploring self-awareness, acknowledging imperfections, anticipating consequences, and taking decisive action, we can embark on a transformative journey towards wisdom and understanding. As we apply these teachings to our daily lives, we inspire others and contribute to the collective growth and well-being of humanity. Let Buddhism be our guide in cultivating understanding, compassion, and profound wisdom. The teachings of Buddhism offer invaluable guidance for increasing our level of understanding and navigating the complexities of existence with wisdom and compassion. By practicing empathy, mindfulness, and self-awareness, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for ourselves and the world around us, fostering greater harmony and fulfillment in our lives. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth, may we draw inspiration from the timeless wisdom of Buddhist teachings and strive to embody their principles in our thoughts, words, and deeds. By cultivating a compassionate and enlightened way of living, we contribute to the well-being of all sentient beings and the planet, creating a more just and harmonious world for generations to come. Open your heart and mind to the wisdom of Buddhism. Start your journey towards greater understanding and inner peace today.